In this video, we're going to take a closer look at this original brainstorm from the students in 2021. So remember, the original assignment wasn't to create a manticore, it was to create a giant creature from repurposed materials. But from the beginning, the students decided that they wanted to make it a lion with wings to represent our school mascot, the Bronx Arena Lion, but then also to bring some mythology to it, something mystical like Shu Bing's phoenixes. So they added the wings. They identified early on that the lion is a symbol of unity, a family, of pride. It's an independent creature, but is very community and family oriented. And that really resonated with this group of students. Wings, now that has a ton of meaning for different people. What they had identified the wings as is that they wanted them to be open and up and huge and ready to take flight in the real world. They really saw this as a symbol of them here now at this point in their lives in high school and at a transfer school and getting ready to move into the real world, getting ready to graduate and figuring out the next steps and having that certain readiness and being able to embrace what's coming next. Then one of the students was doing a little further research and discovered that there's this thing called a manticore. And the manticore had a lion body with bat wings and a scorpion tail. And the students loved this idea. They thought that the scorpion tail and the bat wings added a certain amount of fierceness and darkness to it and uniqueness. And they felt that that was really a connected piece for them. They thought that the uniqueness and the fierceness were things that are needed to be successful in the real world, and that in darkness we can actually find our true selves in those dark times. So they discussed that maybe they would actually run with that idea and make the colors of the manticore dark to represent these things. Or maybe they would make it colorful to represent positivity and hope and our different experiences. They also were brainstorming other details as well, such as feathers. And there was this great idea surfaced from the group about feathers, that maybe we could get the entire school community involved, creating feathers from discarded materials, and people could write their dreams, their goals, their fears, setbacks, etc. onto the feathers and stick them to the wings. And then that kind of could symbolize the entire community taking flight together. And so that was a really powerful idea as well. One student said this was a particularly powerful moment when we were talking about using the discarded materials. She said in her own experience at her previous school, she felt like she herself was discarded by them, but she felt like she was finding her purpose at Bronx Arena, and that, this project was like a metaphor for her that was about transformation and second chances. And the group loved that, and so that became something that we centralized as well. So that brings us up to us, and as we continue to build the manticore, I invite you to think about what it could symbolize to you and to our school and to the community beyond these walls. Thanks for listening.